Okay, I'm recording the steps to launch your RS Logix simulation software that allows you to simulate PLC programming without hardware. So if you are new to the course or you have been having issues, I wanted to review this exactly for you. So first of all, you need to have all three pieces installed. There are three pieces of software that you need, and I have provided a link to those. I might additionally send you those files if you need those files, and I'm going to check those files for you here on my folder and name them to you so you know what they are. So you should receive a zip file at some point or directions to download it, and the whole thing is called RS Logix Micro. And RS Logix Micro contains three pieces that we need. We need the RS links, that is the communication software. We need the RS emulate, that is actually the simulation interface software. And we need the MicroLogix Lite, which is really the actually programming software. So those three pieces you will have to have. If by any means you want to find those pieces of software outside of Udemy or my instruction, that is fine, but you need all three pieces of software in any case. If you don't have them, let me know. You need those three pieces. I'm going to close that, and I already have those software installed. I'm going to open up first the RS links. All right, in RS links, what I want to check is make sure that I have the correct driver. This RS links, what it does is connects my programming software with the hardware. But in lieu of not having hardware, we have the emulate or the simulation software. So all you need to do here at this moment is come here and check this icon, the one in the middle. And when you do that, you can actually go inside if you like, and you should have running the MU500 as link 500. If you don't have that, then there's another session on how I show you how to set that up, but that needs to be running. In any case, there is just the options, and I have selected this RSLink emulate, which is already running. I don't need to reinstall it. But if you don't have that, that's the first thing you want to do. So I'm going to close that, knowing that my emulate is running. One other test that I show you there is also, if I open this one here, notice that I have a number of options. And it says turn off because I haven't opened my emulate yet, right? My emulate yet. This is going to change as soon as I open my emulate. I'm going to demonstrate that to you. So the next piece of software you need to have open is the emulate, which I have here. The actual simulation is called emulate. And in my case, because I'm running that on a Windows 10 machine, it will give me this error. I don't want to modify my settings. I'll just ignore that error. And the emulate will come up, right? Here's the emulate. Okay. So we have both the RS link and the emulate running. And then the last one you want to open is the actual programming software. That's the RX Logix. Okay, my video is getting big, but this is the idea. It's going to be probably a 5-minute video. Did I open that up? There you go. So here it is. And here's a couple of important things also when you open this up. I'm going to show you here from the beginning. So if you create a new file, you want to select the MicroLogix 1000, and here you should have selected MU500 because this is the way this software is going to talk through the RS links to the simulation software. So these two pieces are important, right? So those are selected, MicroLogix 1000 and MU500. So I'm going to say OK to that. And now I can go ahead and program. I'm going to do a little program here just for the heck. I'm going to do a simple program. I'm going to label this just basically quickly here. You should know this, or at least be learning how to do it. not going to explain what I'm doing here, but basically creating a ladder logic program. And there's my ladder logic program. I'm going to go ahead and download it. Some of you might be having problems here because I want to send this program to be simulated. And when it sends to that, it's going to bring up a screen to ask you to save it. I'm going to save that 08. Once that is, then I'm going to continue downloading. I'm going to say yes to that. Yes, I want to download it. And it takes me to remote programming, which is not really downloaded yet. So what I want to do is I want to run it. Yes, until this becomes green. And now my program is running. If I go back to RS links, you should see now that there is a device online, right? And that's because I have the emulate and there's logic working. Okay, so I'm going to close that. And I'm going to actually force this instruction to simulate. There's my program working. My video is getting bigger, but that actually is in a nutshell what needs to take place for you to successfully write and download your PLC ladder logic programs. Number one, open up the RS links, check your driver, emulate. Number two, open the emulate software. And number three, you go ahead and open up the programming software, which I have here, and then download all the way until you have a running program. All right, I hope this helps. I'm gonna provide this link to everybody so that if you have any problems, you can go back to this video. All right, thank you so much for your time. This was Dr. O with you. Goodbye.